I want this place to be when it's super hectic out there and everything's nuts and you can't get a grip, you could come here and know that this place will be here.
I'm here with Nick and Sarah. They are the owners of Great Lake Tattoos, and we definitely want to hear a little bit more about their story.
He hired me. We met at a tattoo shop that he worked at. He was tattooing. I started working the counter, and that was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. And then how did your experience from that tattoo shop kind of spill into this tattoo shop?
I don't, I'm not a tattooer, no desire to be a tattooer, but being so close to it, I fell in love with it and always understood why he'd rather be at the tattoo shop than anywhere else.
Can you touch on like the history of Chicago and how some of those elements are here in your shop?
So we wanted to like give a nod to the history of tattooing in Chicago, as well as modern tattooing. So like the stripes on the walls or the stripes that were in the arcades that this guy Tats Thomas worked at. The flash on the walls was hung in the arcades. Like I researched where the flash was at and looking at old photos and match up flash that I bought years ago and put that up on the wall so people could kind of get an idea that although tattooing is very right now, it has a long history in this city.
So with the build out, I know we talked a little bit about that, the build out of this space, because it's very unique where it has two levels, right? Can you touch a little bit about what's done up here and then what's done downstairs mainly, and how you built that sense of community within the tattoo shop?
So we were originally looking for a space that had like an apartment above it or another space, because we have a lot of guest artists and have something that people could come and get away from the tattoo shop or stay when they were here or from out of town. And we were all over the city looking for like a year, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a year. And I always said that like what we ended up achieving here, I thought was like a 10 or 15 year down the road plan.
Right.
Because we got lucky.
Yeah, but we just got, the space came up, we were able to get it. And I was very much, when I first started, like tattoo shop is a tattoo shop, everything else is, I don't care about.
Right.
And then we had this space and the opportunity to put like a gallery space and a living space down there and some place for us all to kind of congregate and share a meal, and then our kids to come and hang out. All just kind of happened, and it happened really quick.
So reflecting, I know yesterday you celebrated your 5th year anniversary, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So reflecting on what you initially had as the vision to where you are now, like what is that reflection process? What did you like think about after being, wow, we've been here for 5 years? Like, can you imagine that? What was that conversation like between you two?
I feel like he had such a clear vision of this place. Like this is exactly what he thought it would be.
I mean, I get,
And the things have been surprising, but
Right.
and I think it's been intentional. Like the people are the most important thing. Like we can create a place that people want to be at, but we also want like the thing that will make people want to stay are the other people that are around. And so we really, that's what we work at the most.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
is just showing people that we value them. And
I mean, it's like you have, tattooing is, to me, it's huge. It's always been like this driving force in my life since I found it, or it found me, or whatever. But now to have this kind of space and this kind of stage, to me, it's a no-brainer to like give back to wherever we can and whenever we can, however we can. And it's good to have a space like this to do it.